Hello, friends. Were you jamming to the music? Digits BB, thanks for the 50 months. I don't know how many years that is. A long time. What's up? Hi, Tremordius. And Hollow's here. Hello. And Aliris is here. Hi, friends. How are you? It is very hot in here. The fan is going, but it's not helping. At all. I thought it was fall. Like, where's autumn? Like, what happened? With Dash is here. Hello. Glowing. She's sweaty. But also, I just got out of a live action ADR workshop hosted by the wonderful Junyoon, with Jessica Blue, and Brielle was our sound engineer. And it was great, but it was my first live action dubbing attempt, and I was very nervous. I was like sweating before it was my turn. Everyone was doing amazing. I'm like, I can't follow that. But it was fun. I had a great time. Hopefully I did okay. I think I did okay for my first time. I would like to do it again, so it didn't put me off in any way. I actually thought it was pretty fun, as challenging as it was. High tension, much high tension. But yeah. Hold on. Trying to do the things. Oh, that's my phone. Okay, I think I'm good now. Alright. Well, yeah, it was a fun time. I'm very grateful that I got the opportunity to jump in. I've been missing, taking classes and workshops. So hopefully I could do more. It was a great time. I think everything worthwhile has its challenges. This was one of them. It felt very rewarding to see like the final cut of the scene with your voice, and it worked. Like, what the heck? It's crazy. And so much respect to the directors, the sound engineers, the actors that do this constantly. Like, come on. I still do commission voiceovers. I've only done, like, in recent times, I only did one with a friend. When I was younger, I used to do commercials for local things, local commercial voiceover. Then I stopped. But hey, we're here. Okay, today we are going to jump back into a little bit of To the Moon, which I'm excited for. I don't have Plat Plat with me right now because I'm sweaty and I don't really want to be hugging him because that's gross. So no Plat Plat for now, but we're gonna jump into the game and I'm excited. We're on Act 2. I don't know if I'll finish all of Act 2. We're just gonna go a little bit until I gotta eat dinner because I'm hungry. I love this game. I love this game too. Also, To the Moon Beach episode just came out yesterday on Steam. So if you've played To the Moon and the whole series, please enjoy the beach episode. We will play that eventually on stream, but we gotta get through all the other games. So I'm excited. All right, I'm gonna stop the music and then we're gonna jump in to game mode. Oh my god, it works. She's a tech genius. I probably just jinxed it. I need to turn my work emails off. But anyways, how are y'all? I know I said I was going to stream the week after I started To the Moon, and then life happens. I get tired, The weeks are long. The weeks are jam-packed with too much going on. And I prefer to be a potato and hang out with friends. So here we are. Where can't actually see the game. There it is. Okay. So we're gonna load back into Act 2. Just for those of you who either were not able to watch Part 1 or you just need a recap because it's been a while. Act 1 basically introduced the fact that we are working for, what is it, Sigmund Corp? And we are trying to make dreams come true for patients who are in their last moments, basically. And our patient, or our client, is Johnny, who is on his deathbed. He has maybe a day or two to live. And his dream was always to go to the moon. So we have our technology on, we are fully linked into his mind, and we are trying to find his inspiration, what sparked his desire to go to the moon. So we can use that to actually then create a sort of simulation for him, create a memory. It won't be a real memory for him because he, of course, never went to the moon. So we're going to create a simulation memory for him to have before he passes. We're learning a lot about his wife, how they met very early on in high school, I think. And she's a very interesting character. She is unique in many ways. And a lot of the memories that we're seeing are linked to her. Like Plat Plat, which is a stuffed toy platypus. A lot of origami, paper folded rabbits all over the place, linked to their wedding day where there was a dead rabbit. And there's one specific origami rabbit that was yellow and blue, which we discovered were the colors of her wedding dress. There's this lighthouse here. I forgot the lighthouse's name, but I'm sure they'll say it again. They named the lighthouse, and he built a house next to the lighthouse so that they could watch over it. It was a special place for them. And this is actually where they got married. So yeah, let's see. Last time, we went kind of all the way through we went backwards in Johnny's memory, and then we ended up in his childhood. But there was a chasm in his memory that we couldn't cross. So we didn't get all the way to him being a small child, but we got to a certain point where it's like, ooh, either something traumatic happened, or there's just something missing, or the technology has gone wrong, and we can't cross that expanse of black hole chasm. Hopefully that fixes. Anya! Yeah, the lighthouse's name is Anya. So hopefully we get to see a little bit further into his childhood, if that's even necessary, because I think we may have discovered why he wants to go to the moon, or we haven't gotten there yet. We'll see. But let's jump right on in. Right now we are little tadpole looking things. We have been connecting his memories. I forgot how to play already. Okay. And this is where the chasm is. This would be, I guess, Johnny as a small child. We haven't quite gotten there yet because there's something missing or something is wrong that doesn't let us cross here. So if we look up here, this is where Johnny is now on his deathbed, and we've kind of gone all the way back. We didn't quite reach here. This is what's missing. We kind of reached like right here, I think. Maybe preteen era. And we've jumped back. We've connected all his memories. Oh. I forgot we're trying to jump somewhere. And I don't know where. But it'll tell us if we're doing it wrong. This is River, his wife. I guess this isn't where we're supposed to go? Maybe we're supposed to go back to, like, the preteen eras. Because we left off kind of here. That's a little too early. Let's enter from a bit further ahead to see results. Okay. Well, it wasn't this one. Actually, I didn't press this one, right? We found it, I think. Yeah. Sheesh, the same thing here as well. Usually there's at least some change. Something isn't right. These memories, they feel more than just having happened again. They're exactly the same. That's impossible. The desire was transferred, was it not? It was. Uh-oh. Okay, so we did find the desire for him to go to the moon. I can barely hear the game. There we go. How's the sound on your end? Are you able to hear the music? Because that's kind of an important part of this game. Making sure that you hear the music. It's kind of creepy right now, huh? Something's happening for sure. Sound balance is fine? Awesome. Okay. So if we did transfer the desire, there's obviously supposed to be some changes. Maybe he's supposed to, feel that desire and it's gonna affect the memories But if we did that, then why is the memory the same? I guess this is it. Let's keep going. It's not this. Maybe we have to go when he's a little older. Oh, Johnny. There we go. Okay, this isn't right. How could everything be the same? Let's confirm it. We need his last accessible memory. Actio Project, take care. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good one. What are we confirming? Last accessible memory. I'm stuck. This is the same setting as his real last accessible memory. I'm not too crazy about where this is going. Gotta find his lamb. He's lost his sheep. Also remember, I can't stream for too long. So we're just gonna get as far as we can on this episode. Johnny? What a pleasant surprise. We don't get many visitors around here. Deja vu again. My name is Dr. Eva Rosaline, and this is... What? I'm not saying it twice. Dr. Neil Watts. Are you familiar with the Sigmund Agency of Life Generation? Oh, are you two from the agency? How convenient. I've just been thinking of calling you. Lily, get us some tea, please. Lily? Here we go again. Freeze him, too. Well... Wait here. I'll go send the desire signal again. See if there's any changes. It transferred successfully for sure. Successfully. Any changes? Not even a hair. How could this be? Even if his desire doesn't work alone, why is there no change at all? Perhaps it just needs some provoking to activate. From his early memories, the earliest we can get to. Let's go. We gotta provoke him. What's wrong with Johnny? Why does he not feel the desire? Johnny's desire to go to the moon might need some stimulation to be brought up, huh? Well then, let's shake things up a little. Ooh, she's changing his memories. What the? Wait, this is Johnny as a kid. What the? This wasn't what... This wasn't what they said was playing. Oh well. Do you mind, River? No, I like this one. Alright, let's go then. I pitch for a teen. Alright, let's go then. I'm Batman. I'm Batman. Hopefully that's enough for an ignition. Wait, where's Neil? Oh no. Mr. Watts. Dr. Watts. Watson. Eh. Did you see To the Moon? How was it? It was a bit too much pretense for me. I prefer my movies to be a bit more, je ne sais quoi. Neil? What's he up to? Nice. To the moon, darling. Oh, Henry. Dear Lord, I'm way too tired and hungry to be constructing movies. Guess I should go see if anything changed with John. John? We're not even calling him Johnny anymore. Sorry for making you sit through this, buddy. My bad. Alright, I need to check on John to see if he's changed. It's all the same. I'll have to try igniting something somewhere else then. This is ridiculous. Lily? Sorry, John. So sorry. There's Plat. Perhaps something here could work. A stuffed toy platypus. I don't have time for her right now. Alright. So, did you throw an encyclopedia in your face, huh? Did she? Shut up, dude. What are you guys doing here? It's starting. Let's go get a good spot. Wait, I don't remember that happening. Something must have changed. But what? What changed? Eh? Nani kawatta no? Hey, don't squeeze! That changed. Hen! Holy mug! Good to see you. How are you? Dang, why are you up so early? Wait a minute. This isn't a real change. This is... Oh, God. This is a disaster is what it is. Pen, how are you? It's been a while. I miss you, buddy. And I'm sorry for, my continuous asking you to look for Ash around Tokyo for me. You saw Nas yesterday in Tokyo? What? September is the month of good shows. Dang. That's flippin' awesome. Been trying to look for Ash. I really appreciate that. Go to all the animates and I don't even know what's in Tokyo anymore. Akiba. I hope you enjoyed the show. That's flippin' awesome. May I have your attention, please? Hi, Soaring Thief. How are you? Oh boy. You're just in time for the show. With this music. As you know, I am a representative sent from NASA in all its glory. And I'm here to tell you all about it. Hit it, Timmy! Oh. Wow, that was terrible. This is To the Moon, one of the best games ever. One of the new To the Moon games in the series just came out yesterday, the beach episode. So we're going through from the beginning, trying to make this man's dying wish come true of seeing the moon, going to the moon. Doing well, just got back from the supermarket. Oh, I hope you had a good week. Mine was a week, that's all I'll say. But it had some good moments in it. And highly recommend. It's on Steam. It's also on Switch. And it's coming to Xbox, I think. PlayStation? I know Xbox for sure. Everyone should try this game. Enjoy the story and Neil Watts in all his glory. Wow, that was terrible. But I digress. Anyway, I know that many of you are wondering, what chances do I have of doing something as awesome as adventuring into another realm? To inhale the sweetness of Venus, to swim counterclockwise through the rings of Saturn. Or perhaps just chilling at the backside of the moon? Well, here at NASA, we believe that with enough will, everyone has the potential. Could it be you? Or it could be you? Or you? Or perhaps you. But I don't want to go to the moon. Oh wait, that's John. Johnny, I'm sorry. You can play it in 4K. I don't think this game needs 4K, but honestly, do it. Just do it. But I don't want to go to the moon. Then you're in Wait. What? Why not? Why should I? I'm happy here on Earth as it is. Well, don't you want to go there even a little bit? No. Why? Not even a tiny bit? No. Look here, kid. Well, as an official NASA recruiter, I shall go over some facts about the moon. Oh boy. This is like encouraging Japanese teens to go abroad. I mean, if it's Australia, then they definitely want to go. America, not so much. To start off, the moon is 4.5 billion years old. Oh boy. And did you know that its surface is about as big as Africa? It's true. In fact, if you try to bike around the moon... Also, it takes 1.5247 seconds for light to travel to the moon from here. And if you drive a flying car, it takes 130 days.
I knew that.
No, you didn't. Shut up back there. And last but not least, people who go to the moon get rich and famous. I bless the moon, the size of Africa. And we all know that rich plus famous equals groupies. So, that concludes my presentation. Remember, NASA welcomes any of you, especially if you're a brunette. What was that, Neil? Neil has its preferences. Oh boy, here we go. Well, what did you think? NASA probably wouldn't hire you, but I suppose it was blatant enough for this. I do try pretty hard. Are you gonna go see if that worked? Of course, be right back. Back. Report. Utter failure. Oh. Deuce. Hey, don't get discouraged. I'm sure there's still things to be done. Did he just teleport? Yes, we're technically inside of a machine. So we're sitting inside of Johnny's bedroom right now. Johnny's laying on his bed, dying as an old man. So we've got these little, we're inside of this technological connection thingy and going through his memories. So we can teleport and we can do a lot of silly things in this. Such as, well, uh-oh, Dr. Watts has got a plan. I'm hungry. Oh, I have dried mangoes next to me. I can't afford to finish building this house, Isabella. I can barely afford to pay. But can you afford the lunar trip lottery? Oh no. If you sell this house, you sure can. Oh god, this is awful. Is the diagnosis certain? Yes. In fact, did you know that NASA has excellent healthcare plans? It's true for both you and your spouse. This is an awful plan. Free pony rides in space! Oh, look, a wedding. Good for you. But here's a riddle. Guess where you should go for the honeymoon? Katana Zero, which is similar in lucid dream aspect. Really fun indie game. Highly recommend. Ooh, please message that to me. River, river, oh river, flow gently for me. Oh my god. Dang nabbit, glass, slippery. Johnny, John! What the cucumber? Whew. You know what? This just isn't working. It's more than just not working, it's ridiculous. We're freaking professionals. I didn't sign up for the job to run around yelling at him like an idiot. You didn't? Oh, look, maybe this lack of sleep's getting to us. Had I known that we'd be an all-nighter, Had I known that we'd be an all-nighter, I would have brought coffee. Hi, Mystic, how are you? I agree. We should have seen the movie. You should have seen the movie I constructed earlier. What movie? Exactly. Anyway, as valuable as time is here, this just isn't going anywhere like this. Sorry, gotta hydrate. Let's take a break till morning. Hopefully Johnny can hang on till then. Oh boy. I mean, he seems pretty stable for now. I do have some calls to make. What calls you gotta make while you're working? So today's game is To the Moon? It is. Were you here for the first part? I know it's been a while. If not, I can recap while we wake up. Let me not pull on my microphone. It doesn't make sense. Why did the machine have no effect? Johnny's registered wish to go to the moon was successfully transferred. Yet, there wasn't even a trace of him wanting to go to the moon after the transfer. Unless a secondary condition for the desire was changed in the process. Only then would the same desire produce two different outcomes at two different points in time. There's no denying that River played an important role through it all. If there's anything that could have caused the core to change, she would be the top suspect. But out of all things, what exactly caused it? River. Just what exactly did you do? River, oh river, flow gently for me. Ah, the sun is rising. We don't have much time left. I wonder if Neil came up with anything. Yes, this is a very heavy, mostly story game. Highly recommend. It's a brilliant story. It's a brilliant, what am I saying? Brilliant story. The aesthetics of it are fantastic for RPG Maker. I mean, look at this. And the music is incredible. Composed by the same person who wrote the story. Like the whole team did a fantastic job. The humor, top notch. The writing, I'm running out of adjectives, but you get it. It's great and I highly recommend it. It's one of my favorite games ever. And I played a lot of games. Not as many as other people, but I've played a lot of games. And a lot of story games, and this is one of my favorites. A team made the game, but all the writing, story, and music were done by one dude. What a cool dude. Alright, I'm hungry, so I'm getting these dried mangoes. But I have to reach, so 1 second. Actually, I could save these for after dinner and eat Pocky. I'll just have one. Just one. This is my last pack, though. My emergency stash of dried mangoes. These are the best. You can get a bunch of different types of dried mangoes, but the 7D... These were brought to my attention by a good friend. And, they're addicting. And this is my last pack. Speaking of games, you hear about the upcoming Bleach fighting game? I don't think so. I used to have a couple of Bleach fighting games growing up. There also used to be a Bleach, like, It looked like RPG Maker, but it was like an online game and you would play and fight hollows. And I think you could rank up to be captain and stuff. But I was more of a text-based role-playing Bleach player. Officially underscore onion. Hello. Part of the official underscore family. Are you my cousin? Thanks for following. Oh, you can smell that squirrel. Oh, I forgot. At the very beginning, the first scene of this game, Neo ran over a squirrel. Oh, you can smell that squirrel Neo ran over all the way from here now. Ew. I guess we're just going upstairs. Well, thanks for giving me a shot. Anyone who's got official and an underscore, you're cool in my book. Nice to meet you. How's John doing? Barely hanging on. What are you two doing? We just couldn't make any progress. You better be soon. We don't have long. You don't have long. If you're looking for your colleague, I think he's in the kitchen. Making me food? He better be. Where's the kitchen? Would we trust Dr. Watts to make us food? Kitchen here? No, I understand that part, but... Okay, did you confirm it in his records? And why again was this information not made available to us? Or the medical doctor, for that matter? Where did you get that coffee? Shh. Are you speaking with headquarters? Yes, I'll fill you in after. Now shh. Okay, I guess we're shushing. We just want coffee. Ah, the rabbit. Wait, isn't this... Where did you find it? In the lighthouse before we started... No, for the last time. Shh. Don't tell me what to do. MSC, hello! I have been doing... I've been existing in some form. I hope you're doing well. We were just in the kitchen. Okay, Johnny's still stable. I'm gonna save because we haven't saved in a while. I haven't really found anything new either. He said the lighthouse, so maybe we go to the lighthouse? Okay, I'm gonna eat one more piece of dried mango. Just one. They're so addicting, though. Oh my god, they're all stuck together. But if they're all stuck together, I guess that just means I have to eat them all, right? Hold on. One second. Just one. Mm-hmm. Wait, how do we get to the lighthouse? Watch, we probably don't even need to go to the lighthouse. Yep, we don't need to go to the lighthouse. I'm glad it stops you, because imagine I get all the way there and it's like, well, there's nothing here. I lied, I need one more. Just one more. Just one. Are you done with your phone call, sir? Right. That part we can do. Mm-hmm. The last paper rabbit River gave to John. Yeah. Give me coffee. Coffee Giselle. They literally are all stuck together, so I can't just have one last piece. This is like 3. And that'll be the end. No more dried mangoes. Pen, I really don't know. I have to buy more, but then it's going to take time for them to ship, and I'm going to be really sad. They're also kind of expensive. I mean, when I ordered them from Amazon, the last time I got 3 bags, and it was a pretty good deal. I need like 20 bags. Maybe I should just have an infinite, like, constantly be putting them on my throne wish list, and you guys could just feed me dried mangoes for the rest of my life. Don't worry about any expensive things on my throne list. It's just gonna be dried mangoes. Just an, like, constant shipment of dried mangoes. I see, I see. But you just said dried mangoes are expensive. Forget that part. Erase it from your memories. I'm gonna Sigmund Corp that one out of your memories. It's gonna be fine. Neil, stop talking on the dang phone. What am I supposed to do? But what if... Okay, I suppose so. I'm not sure. We'll have to check on that. Oh, come on, you've been saying new things. That means the phone call is progressing. Are there others in the house to talk to? Where are the kids? You're a genius. Now these kids were little British Tiny Tims, right? Tiny Toms. This one's huge. This is a full mango right here. But Ma, I don't want to go to school. It's Sunday. Oh wait, this is Lily. It's Sunday, dear. Aw, they're on the couch together. That's so cute. Shh, let them sleep. No, I'm waking them up. Hey.
Turn it off, you giant doofus. Are you daft, man? Put that light out. Well, that's it. I guess they're asleep. Mischief managed. The tale of a girl who fell in love with a zombie, who admitted the smell of daisies when showered with gentle sunlight. Read a passage? Maybe another year. You guys know that film, Warm Bodies? Where the kid, he wasn't really a kid, the young gentleman, I don't know how he died, but he was like a zombie. And this girl, I guess he was a fresh zombie. I don't even know how long he was dead. But this girl, he saw this girl and he like started liking her or something. And his body started to warm up, so he started to like come back to life. Y'all remember that? I thought it was gonna be a junk film, and honestly it's kind of those weird teen type films, but it was pretty good. I really should have watched those two last night. They were up late. Well, it's not an everyday circumstance. I read that word really slowly. I suppose. Oh, was there something you wanted to ask? Sure. You know, it's pretty unusual for someone like you to work here. With two children and all, I mean. It's not that bad, really. There are school buses that pass through here. But how did you even end up here? Well, a few years ago, my husband passed away. What happened? He was in the army. They were the last batch to be deployed overseas. Sorry to hear. I panicked. Our savings were low and the job market was grim. Johnny saw my ad and offered me this job. I accepted with gratitude. This place was so peaceful too. It helped me with my grieving. Doesn't the government issue grants to war widows to help get them back on their feet? They do, and eventually I received aid. But by then, Johnny was starting to have trouble on his own. He needed my help. Tommy and Sarah liked this place too, and so we stayed. As for Johnny, he was glad as well. We're going to miss him. I think deep down, he really wanted a family. Oh. It's been a while since I saw that movie. But yeah, my friends and I enjoyed that movie. Yeah, it was good, right? I was very surprised that I enjoyed it. Not that I thought it was gonna be terrible, but I was surprised that I liked it. So, what are you gonna tell them about John? I don't know. I'll probably make something up, but it's no use. Kids are smart nowadays. They'll figure it out. Might as well. It's the nature of life. There's nothing to hide. This is your full-time job, isn't it? What will you do when this is over? What else is there to do? Find a job in the city and live on, I suppose. It's a shame, though. I'm going to miss Johnny and this place. Maybe I'll come back to visit every once in a while. No more questions. Oh, was there something you wanted to ask? I just said no more questions. No, ma'am. That's all. Oh, hey. Before Johnny fell unconscious, unconscious. I said that right? Before Johnny fell unconscious, he told me that you two would probably be coming soon. He said that he probably wouldn't get the chance himself, but he wanted me to tell you thanks for him. So, thank you. You're welcome? I guess we have nothing else to say. All in a day's work? Nothing to it? Our pleasure? What is it? It seems like our little Johnny here has some hidden records from the old days. Hidden records? Hidden medical records, to be exact. Apparently, during his youth, he was administered a large dose of enhanced beta blockers. Oh, is that why we can't get past that memory? And what luck, they tend to have this little side effect on a curious thing called memories. Beta blockers. Johnny didn't have a heart condition, did he? Apparently not. Which leads one to wonder if the side effects were intended to be merely just that to begin with, and in such a large amount. Its impact on his memories at the time of administration must have been significant. You think that's what's keeping us out of his earliest memories? Well, it's not the machine, I'll tell you that. The maintenance department yelled at me for scolding them. Oops. So what now? I was just given the reconfiguration frequencies. That should get us past the blockers. And once we're in his childhood, it might finally be early enough to transfer his desire for it to work. And what are we waiting for? But just one thing. Of course, there's always that one thing. In order to activate the new frequencies, we'll need a trigger. A trigger? Something that exists strongly in the bridging inaccessible memory. Oh, I get it. I was like, I don't know what I'm reading. And we'll need to give it to John for him to stimulate his memory internally. What do we know of that? We've only gotten glimpses of his childhood memories. And even if we find a childhood photo or something, John's unconscious. Yeah, back to square one. You know, this job hasn't been such a pain in the arse for me since Nora's case last year. Likewise. Who's Nora? Oh, this is killing me. I'm gonna go out for some fresh air. Arse. Pain in the arse. Whoa, 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 whoa. Forgot my coffee. Received a note. Gonna save. A drug with the side effect of dampening memories by interfering with stress hormones. Is his heartbeat a little faster? I can't tell. Now I'm scared. He's fine, right? Everything's fine. Nothing. What could go wrong? We're totally not taking our time. Alright. It smells! Yeah, that's your fault, you little squirrel killing buffoon. Alright, I'm putting these away because it's dangerous to have these next to me. But not before I took 2 more. Quit barging in and out of doors. The roadkill, Eva. It smells. I know, it's your fault for running over it. What's going on? The children are still sleeping. Wait a minute. That last memory, the one we were stuck at, it was the same smell. What are you two talking about? The olfactory receptors are directly linked to the brain's limbic system, Lily. Don't you see what this means? What? He means that smell is arguably the most effective sense of memory recall. We can use it as a stimulant to bridge his childhood memories. And the best part, even though Johnny is unconscious, he's still susceptible. I think I'm missing some vital contextual info on this whole thing. Alright, this is good. This is awesome. Now you just need to go fetch a piece of the roadkill. Oh, well. Yes, I'll just... Wait, why should I fetch it? You're the one who ran over it. Exactly. I've already done my part. I mean, he's not wrong. Oh, you miserable bastard. You bastard. I really should have given Eva, like, a British accent. Because that would have been... Oh, you miserable bastard. My favorite word. If it helps any, I have a pair of gloves you can borrow. They aren't really disposable gloves, but they'll probably change after this. But that'll probably change after this. Oh no, not the gloves. Just make sure the gloves don't get anywhere near this house afterwards. The roadkill will have to come in though. Oh god. What are you waiting for? Easy for you to say. I don't know how long we have left. I'm sorry. I just wanted to see everything you say. Okay, that's it. Those gloves look good on you, dear. Oh, shut your mouth. Are you just gonna stand here? At least go monitor Johnny with his doctor. Nah, I'll pass. Watching someone wither away helplessly just isn't my cup of coffee. Off you go now. We don't have all day. Oh, okay. I guess we gotta go get the roadkill. Isn't this exciting? We get to go pick up a dead squirrel. Oh, so yummy. Maybe Lily can make a soup out of it. A nice, fermented squirrel soup. Oops. Huh. Deja vu. I'm still hungry. I'm hungies. Hungies. I could eat Pocky. Do I want to eat Pocky? I think I do want to eat Pocky. Pocky, Pocky. Oh, sorry. Cookie and cream. Pocky, Pocky. I'm eating dessert before dinner. Is that okay? I mean, it's kind of late for dinner anyways. I should just have dinner. But I will not stream for too long. So I think we'll get through figuring out what's blocking or how to get through his blocked memory. and then call it there and save the actual blocked memory for next time. Because I think I remember what happens, and I don't know if I want to experience that right now. And I can't even open this. Please. This bag really said you should not be having sweets right now. But that's too dang bad because I opened it. Oh, these are all stuck together too. Okay, here we go. The kind of thing this job gets me into. It's not safe to just bring in a piece of germ-infected roadkill like this. Imagine not eating dessert before breakfast. There's a valved container in the car. It'd at least make its odor controllable. Are they gonna get this car towed? Or something? Spirited Harvest, hello. Uh-oh. Where are you going? I gotta go take a leak. Suspicious, Neil. What a mess. The crash shook everything up. Let's see. Ah, here it is. Now to get some of that dirty roadkill. Ew. Ugh. She got a piece of the roadkill. Not the whole thing. How did she get a piece of it? Unless there was like a little limb falling off or something. She just kind of snapped it. Or maybe something had already fallen off. But like a piece? You know, she had to do a little something to get just a piece of it. I would have just grabbed the whole thing and put it in there, you know? But hey, if you want to break some squirrel bones, that's on you, doctor. None of my business. Thank you for the hydrate, Spirited Harvest. Much appreciated. Schmitzel! Hello! Thank you, thank you, thank you. 26 months is wild. Actually wild. Hello, how you doing, Schmitz? Oh, hey. That's a lot of months it is. It's kind of weird conversation to run into. Spirited Harvest, I promise we're not doing weird things. We're just doing the weird things that we have to do for the sake of the dying man who wants to go to the moon. Don't worry about it. We're going to make soup out of this squirrel. We're going to use every little bit of it. You miss streaming? You should stream, Pen. Doing okay? How about you? Doing all right. It's a good day. It's a fine day with you around. Did you get the roadkill? It's ready. Great. Go get it set up. I'll be right back. Where are you going? Which is the next question. I gotta go feed my digital pet. What? Yeah, dudette. I've been feeling retro. Anyway, hurry and go set things up. I'll be there in no time. Not here, there. Yeah, just keep going. We've got someone dying back there. Uh-huh. What the potato is he up to? I have no time to check on him now. His Tamagotchi. I mean, considering his pop culture anime references, he for sure had one. So, when we get to that exact point, I'll send the signal. When I do, I want you to release the valve for about 3 seconds. Certainly. I mean, certainly. He's not British. About time you showed up. Have you made sure the germs are sealed off? Fully sealed and filtered. Not like it mattered to a dead man. What? Ma'am, he's not dead yet. You should know that Johnny's condition is deteriorating fast. Oh no. This might be your last chance. You two, whatever you do in there, good luck. Ooh, chat. Now, since I have to eat dinner, should we stop here or should we actually go in and see if we can, you know, do something? This can be your call. Will I check something? I gotta save the game though. Luck's the last thing we need. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck be a... Oh, that was the end of Act 2. Wait, we actually did finish Act 3. They shine their lights at the other lighthouses and at me. Act 2 was very short. If I wasn't talking so much, we could have finished it in like 30 minutes. And now? Okay. I think it is a good time to end. And I did say I was only going to do a 1 hour stream. So, man, I think I know what happens in this Act 2. Or should I say Act 3? Huh. But yeah, I think if we don't want to get really into it, because this is going to be like story. This is going to be some tea spilling, lots happening. Going on a trip, enjoy! Take care of her. We'll end here. And I'll say, remember when we spoke about end of Act 1, we couldn't cross that barrier because there was a memory missing or something was stopping us. Act 2, we found out that for some reason, Johnny was given a large dose of quote-unquote beta blockers that affected his memory. There's a question of the intent of the side effects. Like, did they know what was going to happen when he took these? Did they make him take it so that they could block this memory? Like, was this a traumatic memory, or did they make him take it because of a health thing? I don't know. So, dun dun dun. We're gonna find out what the beta blockers blocked in Act 3. I would hope you know what happens in Act 2. You just played it. I meant Act 3, 2, or Act 2. I don't remember what I said. I take a beta blocker. Glad they don't actually have that side effect. What is a beta blocker? I actually don't know what that is. I didn't know it was a real thing. can hear the clock ticking. Remember in his house, the clocks don't tick because it affected his wife River. Mentally, it was not good for her. Mainly for people with high blood pressure, but it also has other uses too. But it is to treat heart conditions. Which is what they questioned. They questioned if Johnny even had a heart condition or not. Did they make him take the beta blockers for his heart condition? Or were they like actually trying to block his memories because they knew that that was one of the side effects and that's what they wanted? Dun dun dun. Meds that lower blood pressure, heart rate apparently can cause memory issues if misused. Mitral valve prolapse. That's why I take it. I don't know what that is, but that sounds serious. But all medical things sound serious. Are you okay? Helps prevent palpitations. Heart palpitations. Is that when you feel like your heart skips a beat a little bit? Because I get that sometimes. Is that something I should get checked out? That doesn't happen in like years though. Heart is a little less effective than it should be. A lot of people go through their whole life without knowing they had it. Dang. Some people give me heart palpitations. I'm like, ooh. I saw you come around that corner and I said, heart, please don't give out on me. I'm just kidding. Henry Cavill, every time he comes on the screen, instant heart palpitation. Who else? That one Korean actor. What's his name? Can't remember right now. It's gonna bug me. It's gonna bug the junk out of me. Hold on. Solji Sub. Oh, that guy right there. Every time he comes on the screen. Anyways. Heart palpitations. We learned something today. Or I learned something, because I feel like y'all knew about this, and I'm just sitting here learning, which is great. This is the whole point of sharing these things. I didn't save. I bet it auto-saved. If I exit now... Dang it, I can't exit. I might just Alt F4. Because I bet it auto-saved already. And I kind of just want to like start here. Because this is the very beginning of Act 3. Before anyone says anything else. Can I Alt F4? Is that a thing? If this shuts down my stream though, hold on a second. Here's what I'll do. I'll right click. Close window. I'm gonna switch to live scene right here. I closed it. I usually don't do that with games. I like make sure things saved. But for this one, like it's pretty linear, so even if I have to go back like 5 minutes, I can just redo it. And we'll redo it as like a recap or something. Let's put on some To the Moon music. We'll wrap it up a little. We'll kind of recap Act 2 and what we've gotten through. Let's go here. I hope this music's not too loud. If the music's too loud, let me know. But yeah, thanks for joining me. I said it was going to be a short stream, and it actually was. This might be one of my shortest streams ever. Actually, I think my Chlorand Pool stream was pretty short too. So this is one of my shortest streams.
but thanks for joining me. I didn't really know if I was gonna stream today, but I felt a slight energy boost, but maybe it was just the rush of the live ADR workshop that I took just before the stream. Maybe that gave me a little bit of a boost of energy, but I am very much a potato. It was a long, tough week, so I need the potato. Digits, thanks for stop by. Thanks for stopping by. I know you're not feeling very well, so I hope you get better soon, especially in the next coming weeks, so that we can have a good time. Gonna see you soon, friend. 楽しみ、本当に。I'm really excited. Also, I was watching this is so random, guys. I was watching Ghost Adventures with my brother this week, and one of the episodes was in Seattle, and it was this Irish pub thing. I don't remember the name of it right now. But there was like a bunch of ghosts in this Irish pub that used to be one of the first mortuaries or something like that. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. Maybe you can find the name just based off of that. But then my brother was like, hey, that's where you're going. And then there was this giant wall of gum, and the guy, what is his name? Zach Bagans, but I always call him Baggins, like Frodo Baggins. But anyways, he like took a piece of gum from the wall. This is like used gum from people, and like put it in his mouth. Blech. Blech. You can tell this was pre-COVID because blech. Ew. Enjoy your evening. Have a good night. Hope you feel better, digits. Better's digits. Yes, feel better, digits. Everyone, please take care. Don't eat gum off of anything. Okay? Blech. Blech. I think my brother rewound it to make sure that he had actually done it. I hope that it was like a piece of his gum that like behind the scenes he had chewed and then pretended that it was on the wall, but still it was like on the wall, so even if he chewed it, he like still put it on the wall and took it bleh. Ew. Anyways, maybe you can find what that pub was. I don't know if it's still open, but I'll try to look for the name. Not that I want to go there. We will continue to the moon soon. I will try to stream again next weekend. I would say tomorrow, but honestly, I am legitimately exhausted from the week. I don't even know how I'm awake. Corey was playing marbles yesterday after his charity, I guess it was part of the charity stream. And I always stay up for marbles. We gotta play marbles on stream here while I eat dinner or something, y'all, because... Okay, when I was in Japan, other big streamers would play marbles, and I would just sit there and watch and like press play while I was at work. Like just type play in the chat, and it was this whole addiction thing, and now it's back. So I don't know if this is a good thing. I'm like addicted to marbles, and if I start playing it on my stream, I think I might just spiral. But if someone else is playing it, then I can stop typing play in the chat. But if I have it on my screen, then I'm going to be tempted to keep playing it. Oh gosh, it's bad, but it's addicting. So I'm trying to hold off on playing marbles on my own stream, but it's really fun. So if one day I want to eat dinner, not today, because like I said, I'm a potato, and I can't stream for too long. Marbles addiction, Smitzel. I saw you flying off yesterday. I literally, I should just like record myself watching other people stream, because when you died that one round that I typed "No Schmitz" in chat, I literally said that out loud. I'm sitting here rooting for people. I'm telling you, my marbles addiction is bad. Like I am physically cheering for people and like flipping out. But I always die. It's fine. I won once though. I think that might be the first time I've ever won a marbles race. It was a good day. It was a good day. And I was sitting here like half passing out, like play. And then I would hear, alrighty, everyone press play to join. And I would like wake up again and I'm like, oh, play. It was bad. Oh no, I should stop doing that. I need help. Right, Mr. Sheely? I need help. Anyways, my whole point about this is I want to stream more. I just only stream when I have like a boost of energy, just because the weeks have been solidly difficult the last couple of weeks. So I had like a boost of energy and like a really good week when I started To the Moon. And then I was like, oh yeah, we'll stream next week. And then that following week was just not, it was a lot happening. And I was like, I don't have the energy. I'm just gonna potato. Oh, you want to play a game online? Sure. So we'll play more when I have energy. But we will definitely still continue To the Moon. We gotta get to the beach episode because Digits and I, we were part of the, what was it? The fundraising Kickstarter thingy. Where if you donated and like purchased the physical card game thingy, you could put your name in like a message in the beach episode that just came out yesterday. So eventually we will get to that. Digits is gonna play tomorrow, but on his private server, just for friends. But we're gonna play it on stream once we get to that point. We just have to beat the other games. So that'll be exciting. Before that, we'll still play To the Moon. I feel like there was another game I wanted to play that's more casual as well, but I don't remember it right now. I think I wrote it down somewhere. How would you feel about watching things on stream? I'd probably get banned for that, right? Other people do it. Just like watching random YouTube videos. Sometimes I want to stream, but I don't actually want to play anything. I just want to watch something. I'll just watch some random. There's some fun stuff out there. I saw Pokimane watching 90 Day Fiancé. It's funny. Do you plan to play the series in release order? Yes. Because that's To the Moon. It was To the Moon 2, right? Whatever that one was called. Hold on. I have them all, I'm pretty sure. Opening my Steam. Not opening my Steam. There it goes. Oh, Rakuen. That was the one I was thinking of, but I have to buy Rakuen on the Switch. And because my friend did end up gifting a new capture card, I can set that up. So I will look into getting Rakuen on my Switch so we can play that. Anyone have Pico Park that wants to play together and ruin friendships? Because that's great. I heard there's a Pico Park 2. I just watched Sykkuno and then play that for like 10 hours. I don't know why I watched the entire thing. It was the most stressful thing. And then I was telling my brother about it, and he didn't know what it was, so he pulled up a video of a VOD recap of them playing Pico Park, and we ended up watching the whole thing. It was like an hour and a half, and it was the most stressful. And I was like, I've already seen this. Why am I going through this stress again? Minisode 2, Bird Story, Finding Paradise, Imposter Factory. Okay, so it's To the Moon, the 2 minisodes. That's 3. Bird Story, Finding Paradise, Imposter Factory, which I don't remember at all. I think that one was the one that had to do with Watts, right? Stuff was going on with him. And then the beach episode. There's 7 games in this series. Holy mug. The rice bot. Yeah. Wow. My memory is gone. That's exciting though. We have a lot. And they're pretty, some of them are pretty quick. Like that Act 2 was so fast. And if I don't talk as much and we just kind of go through it, we can get through them. But you know I like to talk sometimes. And there's like good things to talk about. We've talked about memories and the importance of memories on this channel a lot through like different games. There was some instances in Skyrim that we talked about it. We talked about it when I played Final Fantasy VII Remake, which I still have to play Rebirth. Oh my gosh. And then we talked about it, of course, several times in Genshin because that comes up constantly in Genshin. And yeah, like this, memories are very important. And they just spoke about how smell is one of the strongest senses that can be used for memory recall. And we've talked about all of the ways senses can trigger memories. And we talked about how music impacts our memory a lot.
But this is cool that like the smell is coming into play here. So yeah, we'll talk more about memories, the importance. Sometimes our memories get blocked. I have goldfish memory, and we know that that's not an accurate phrase to say, but I have goldfish memory. We can talk about our desires. This man's desire was to go to the moon and he never made it. We have so many people have like dreams, and sadly they don't reach those dreams for whatever reason. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe they have a dream that would have been detrimental to them. Like, what if this man went to the moon and he got stuck on the moon and he would have never seen his wife again? So maybe it's good he didn't go to the moon. Or maybe it's sad. Maybe he really wanted to take her to the moon. I don't know. But it looks like his desire to go to the moon might have been earlier than that. Before he met her. That doesn't mean he didn't want to include her. I never streamed Imposter Factory. Only Nick did, so it makes sense you forgot things. Oh, I did watch it though. But I have forgotten a lot. I remember some of Finding Paradise. I remember more about Bird Story than I do Finding Paradise and Imposter Factory. So I'm excited to go through them again and recall the memories. And we're kind of finding new things. The first time Digits played, I won't say spoilers, the first time Digits played To the Moon, I did not notice the fact that the rabbit was her wedding dress color. Just went over my head, or I just wasn't paying attention. So it's cool that we found that little note this time. Haha. What else was I gonna say? I had something else to say. I don't remember. Can't remember what I've forgotten. Thanks for the posture check. Appreciate it. I can't remember what I've forgotten. Oh yeah, watching things. Do you guys mind watching things or like trying it out? The only things we've ever watched are like special programs, right? We can watch a funny video or two. We can watch a little mini-sode or something while I eat dinner sometimes, because sometimes, like I said, I don't want to play a game. I just want to chat. I just want to hang out and just do the thing. I just want to do the thing. Minecraft. I'm just going through the things on my list here. Minecraft was a thing that Digits and I tried, and it actually worked, so we could try Minecraft. Digits, I don't know if you want to play that on stream or not. Would you mind being on stream for that? Because I don't want to play Minecraft by myself. I'll be very real with you guys. I think it's boring to play Minecraft on your own. Minecraft? Minecraft Homes. Minecraft Homes. We can do it. Sweet. Done. And then I think Weena... I'll have to ask Weena if she wants to. But I can always play privately with Weena. I know Weena's busy though, and time zones, but we'll figure that out. We'll figure it out. It'll be fine. It'll be great. Good times ahead. Okay, so putting Minecraft back on the menu. Yay. October is coming up. I will not be available the first 2 weekends of October. The first weekend of October, I'm gonna see Digits again. I don't know how many of you were here from the beginning. There's a lot of familiar faces. But if you didn't know, Digits and I used to live in the same city in Japan. 5 years. Boy, what a journey. That became our home. You were kind of my neighbor. You're about 15-minute walk away. But it was nice to make such a great friend. We live across the country now, so it's a little difficult. And we haven't seen each other since we got off the plane in Seattle when we moved back to the States, which was very sad. It was hard to walk away in that airport. But now we're gonna meet in the same airport after it's been like, what, a year and a half now? Has it been 2 years?
I don't think it's been 2 years, has it? Oh my gosh. It's been a while. So I'm excited. It's been over 2 years. Ugh, maybe my brain just doesn't want to acknowledge that I've been sitting here forever and not in Japan. A lot has happened in 2 years, and still not a lot. I guess a lot has happened in 2 years, at least for me. A lot has happened. But it'll be a nice reunion. You're taking a trip to Orlando again, second week next month. Let's go. Orlando, Florida? Floridia? Enjoy. Be careful. Be safe. Especially with them drivers. If you're from Florida, I mean, you just gotta acknowledge it. I'm not even gonna say sorry. Just acknowledge that driving. Because what are you doing? We have so many Florida people moving up here, and I'm just like, what are you doing? People here already can't drive, now you're just making it worse. Help me to help you. Universal and Disney? Let's flip it. I haven't been there since I was a child, but I know it's pretty cool. Enjoy. I would like to go to Disneyland. I've never been there. And a friend has been explaining all the things that are at Disneyland that are not at Disney World. Which is crazy to me because it's like Disney, you know? So why don't you have the same things? But it'll be a new experience if I ever get to go. You've been to Orlando? Florida. Why is my name Florida? So many head rolls in those days. Hollow, yeah, you've been here from like get-go. You know the head rolls. Maybe we should bring that back sometime. We should definitely bring that back. However, I would like to plug in my PlayStation and bring that back because my PC Skyrim account is so weak that it gets on my nerves. How weak I am, and I'm used to power, and I don't know if I want to make my Khajiit powerful. I just want to be powerful. So I need to bring my elf back. My little elfie. She's been on hibernation for so long. Her cruel ways with her mace, I need to bring that back. I went with a friend to Mickey's. I'm just gonna go on, what is it called? Just chatting for now. Because we're not even playing the game anymore. I should probably end. Hold on. Dinner's gonna get cold. I think dinner's ready. It should be ready. I didn't cook. I wasn't cooking today. I'm too tired for that. I went with a friend to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween when I went to Disneyland. Disneyland is the California one, right? I want to go to the Halloween things. Maybe next year. When I'm moved. If I'm moved by then, which I kind of hope I am. That would be cool. I am a big Halloween person. I've been ready for Halloween since like June. I think I'm just an autumn person. And I used to be a very spring person, but I'm more of an autumn person since my young adult life because a lot of good things happen to me in autumn. A lot of serendipitous occasions and meetings and good memories in autumn. Last autumn was a little bit bleh, and I don't want to think about that. But that's the exception, because most autumns have been fantastic. So I love autumn, as you can tell. I think I changed these leaves to flowers last year for spring, and I was not a fan of it. I was like, the flowers are pretty, but I like, this is me. So I'm probably gonna keep these up forever. And if I ever get arts commission, or if I ever finally commission a VTube model, it's gonna have autumn integrated into it in some way. Mystic Quarry, hello! I'm doing well. We're about to end stream. We're just kind of wrapping it up, doing a little bit of chatting. My tongue says no more, no more. It's been an elf decade since I've seen Skyrim. It has been.
Don't worry, it'll come back. Eventually. I think I'm an autumn, person says with leaves right in front of her. I'm more of an autumn, even though I was born at the end of winter. Beginning of spring. But yeah, okay. I think I'm done. There wasn't any other games I wanted to mention, I think, that I want to play on stream. Among Us? Haha, that's still on here. I think that's it. Poppy's Playtime 2. I don't have that. Scary games. That's where I was going with the whole October thing. Scary games. If anyone has any scary games, let me know. There's one that my friend mentioned, but I have to make sure I take a look at it first before I commit to it. But it looks terrifying, and I think that would be fun. But if anyone has any spooky games for October, or spooky things we can potentially watch on stream while I eat, because that's kind of just what I want to do, just eat, let me know. And like I said, I won't be back. I'll keep streaming in September as much as I can. But for October, first 2 weeks of October, I will not be around. I will still be on Discord partially, but I will not be streaming. I will be traveling and having a good time and experiencing the world and life and creating memories. Like I said, memories are important. And everyone, if you have the opportunity to even just go somewhere around you that you've never been, do it. Start a new hobby, share it with a friend. Have a good time. Because all we have in life is the moments that we have now. And just like my favorite, what's the word, idiom, saying, mantra? My favorite collection of words put together in a partial sentence in Japanese are Ichigo Ichie. Just like one chance, one encounter, one moment. Don't let it pass you by. Enjoy it, because the moment is the only one you get of that moment. Ichigo Ichie. Strawberry Ichie. But yeah, you only get those moments once. We're living in it right now. Enjoy it. And thanks for sharing this time with me and being here while I ramble about absolute nonsense. Maybe you shouldn't listen to a thing I say, but if you do listen to anything I say, then let me remind you, as I always do. Be kind. Genuinely kind. With yourself and with others. Be patient with yourself and others. A lot of people are going through a lot of things. The world is going through a lot of things. Sometimes we feel heavy. Sometimes we need a moment to breathe. Sometimes we need a moment to be active and going out and doing wild things that don't get yourself or anyone hurt. But you know, trying new things and you actually have the energy to do things. Or sometimes you just hibernate, and that's okay too. To recharge. So yeah. Just remember that genuine kindness and patience goes a long way. A long way. Okay? And make sure you practice that in public and in private. Because if you're nice in public, and you're nothing but a sour potato, I don't know what that means. If you're a sour grump if you're a sour grump in private, that means you're not genuine. And people will always know. You can't hide it. The truth will always come to light. So be nice. Kindness, for some people, is an option, so choose it. For some people, it's a natural way of life. Don't make them choose not to be kind. You know what I mean? Alrighty. That's it, I'm done. Thanks for hanging out with me, I really appreciate it. Time is a valuable thing, and the fact that you share time with me is very important. And I appreciate it. Go be supportive of yourself. Go spend time with your loved ones. Spend time with yourself. Be comfortable with yourself. Alright, I'm done rambling. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm saying. Good night, everyone. I will see you hopefully very soon. I promise I will try to stream again next weekend. I will not stream tomorrow. I'm gonna vegetate tomorrow. Digits BB is doing his own little private server thingy, so I'm probably gonna vegetate in there for a little bit. And then exist. So next weekend, we will continue to the moon. We'll have more chats. Bring ice cream next weekend. Even if you don't want it, I will need it. So thank you. And thanks for hanging out. I'll see you all very soon. Okay, I don't think I'm going to raid anyone today. Hopefully budget time to play all of Act 3 in one stream. Me budget time to play? I don't know, bro. I will try. I'll try to be awake for most of it. Like I said, I was passing out watching Marbles last night. I will try. I'll do my best, I promise. But I hope you feel better tomorrow for it. Don't push yourself. Everyone take care. There's a lot of colds and I heard measles is going around. Like, what? Aren't people vaccinated? COVID is still around. Take care. Get your vaccines. Wear your masks. Wash your hands. Wash everything. Just take showers, please. Take care of yourselves. Take care of others. Okay, bye. I'm done. I'm done. I'm gonna let the music play us out. Oh, and To the Moon reminds me there's a lot of stuff happening in space. Like, we're about to get a second moon for like 2 months. Isn't that wild? I swear I'm ending. I promise. But like, we're gonna get another moon because there's like a bus-sized rock that is gonna get trapped in orbit, and then it's gonna be like orbiting us or something for like 2 months. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that wild? There's also a comet that's like shooting by, and it may or may not survive the sun, but I'm really hoping it survives the sun so that I can see it and it'll be great. And there's a bunch of like shooting stars happening, like a bunch of meteor showers and planets lining up. It's so cool. Okay, I'm done now. Please look up in the sky. I know we're always looking at our phones, we're always looking at computer screens. Or if you're not somewhere where you can see these things, there's a bunch of live streaming, like astrology things happening. There's a bunch of apps. Just do it. Look up. This world is wild, but so is everything else around us, and we're just like tiny, but we're so significant. People say we're tiny but insignificant. That is false. We are tiny but significant and fierce. But make sure you enjoy the world around you and learn new things. Okay. Bye. Enjoy that second moon. I don't know what's happening to me. This is how you know I need sleep. Okay. Good night. Take a shower. Everybody shower. Or take a nice bath. Whatever you want. Go to the moon. Enjoy the moon. Good night. Good night, moon.